Salads. Did you know that at most restaurants that's the most unhealthy thing on the menu? Right now I'm going to show you how to make an amazing tasting salad that's also nutritious. So today what we're going to make is a steak salad. As far as the kind of steak you're going to use, it's really up to you. It's really up to your budget and how much you want to spend. I usually go with like a carne asada steak just because it's the steak I like the most. It's cheap and it cooks fast, and I'm usually in a hurry. That's one of the main things I want to emphasize with all these dishes I'm making, is that you can make them really fast. And the cool thing about them is if you prepare them correctly, you can eat them as leftovers the next day. So for example, like this salad, instead of putting dressing all over the entire salad and then eating whatever I'm gonna eat tonight and then putting it in the fridge, if you do that, it's gonna be gross the next day. So what I do usually is I keep everything separated, and I'll keep it in like little baggies or something like that, and then I'll bring it to work the next day as lunch, and then I'll just mix it at work in a bowl and put dressing on it, and it's basically like you're having a fresh salad right there. So it's the same thing with other episodes. I made the curry chicken on the other episode. That actually tastes better the next day. Same with the salsa, tastes better the next day. And even the tacos that I made, the one episode with the tacos, obviously it's hard to make tacos when you're on the run, but you can take that, you can put it in a bowl, you can put it on a bed of black beans or something like that, take everything, put it on a bowl, and then eat that the next day, and you're basically having a taco bowl. So, you know, everything I cook, I'm a single adult and I live on my own. So everything I cook, I try to think about, hey, what am I gonna do with all these leftovers? Because I'm really just cooking for myself. So I eat the leftovers the next day. The beauty of that is you're eating healthy when you're out and about, which is almost impossible to do. It's really hard to find anywhere healthy to eat when you're out, you know, on your work day. And the money you save is unbelievable. I average a savings of around probably about $100, $150 a week just packing my lunch. So that being said, let's get started with the salad. It's super simple. I already cooked the steak. I just grilled it on the stove in a pan. If we had a barbecue here, I'd probably barbecue it just because that's what I prefer to do, is barbecue my steaks. But here we go. So what I usually do is I take some black beans and I heat them up on the stove in a pot. And I put them down there just kind of like as a bed. Kind of like a bed of rice, but instead of putting rice, I put black beans. And the cool thing about the black beans is that if you're a vegetarian, just leave off the steak. You still got your protein there with the beans. Now the next thing I do is I take my lettuce. So I have spinach and romaine that I already cut up and mixed. It's 50-50, so 50% romaine, 50% spinach. So I take that, I put that right on top of the beans, just like that. And then I have some arugula that I cut up. Now I love arugula. It's not for everyone, so I would say before you make your salad, you know, if you've never had arugula before, maybe try it and make sure you like it. To me, it's like the secret ingredient. I wouldn't even eat this salad without arugula. That's how much I like it. So the next thing I do, and if you notice, I layer it. So I almost make like a taco bowl out of it, really, and you know, not really a salad. But what I do is I layer it. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my onions on there. These are just red onions that I diced up. Notice how I keep saying tacos? It's like taco everything. I like tacos. So cucumber, I chopped up some cucumber, I put that on there. And then I'll put a little bit of tomatoes. You can use whatever tomatoes you like. We just happen to have cherry tomatoes here, so that's what I use. Sometimes I'll use Roma. You know, it's really up to you and whatever you like. So I'll put some tomatoes on there, like that. Kind of make it look cool. And then I'll do my steak. I'll put that on there like that. And then I'll grab my avocado. I'll do my avocado right there, like that. Make it look all cool. And yes, I actually go through the trouble of making it look cool even when I'm eating by myself. All right, and then I'll do a little bit of cilantro. I don't do much. I don't really want it to have a Mexican or Spanish flavor to it, so I just kind of put a little bit on there. And then this is the balsamic vinaigrette dressing I made in the other episode. So it's been sitting in my fridge for a few days, so it's nice and marinated and mixed. Oh, it's amazing. So I just pour that on top, just like that. And that right there is a steak salad with balsamic vinaigrette dressing and avocado on the side on a bed of black beans.
Pancakes, listen, we all know they're not good for you. It's very simple. I'm gonna show you right now how to make a pancake that's not only nutritious, but amazing tasting at the same time.